Hey folks, welcome to Burl Sports. We'll make sure things are rolling here on our live stream and then we'll get started in just a minute. All right. Well, we're looking good on YouTube. Feel free to interact in the chat. Carl, I see your chat came through just before I pulled up this little window. But appreciate you joining in the chat. What's up? Lights Out Boxing. All right, looks like we're good on on Facebook as well, so we're rolling. All right, so we've got a fun break up tonight. We've got our multi-sport mega mixer, wide variety of cards in this break, like wide variety. So we got three sports covering, 5 decades, 6 decades. Sunday night, my math's not working, but 6 decades, 1960 to 2020. Lots of rookie cards, handful of just, straight star cards. No card is worth less than 15 bucks, and even those are kind of cool in my opinion. Um, so I tried really hard to make sure there's just no real stinker cards in here. It's a really good break top to bottom. If you didn't take the time, um, so I kind of listed the hits here in order of value. Make it a little wider. The table will normalize. Um, and then I had the full list then in the order that they'll be for the break, so 1 through 100. Now we sold 99 cards, or 99 spots, gave one away. Every spot gets a card. If it is your first time breaking with us, we've got this list here. Congrats to StrosFan78 for winning that free spot on Instagram. So what we'll do is we'll take this list of 100 names. We'll paste it into random.org's list randomizer. We'll randomize it a preset number of times, which we'll determine here in just a minute. Um, and so what we'll do is randomize it that preset number of times, then paste the randomized list of names right next to our checklist. Now, I will read the whole checklist, but I won't show every card. I will, I've pulled out about half of the cards to look at because I kind of ran some numbers and a little over half the cards are worth 50 bucks or more. So it's just kind of how I decided which cards to pull on this one. Um, so yeah, that's how we'll do it, and I will make this a little bigger once we get to that point. All right, so the this is our 46th mixer break. Super fun. Um, what's up, Greg? All right, so the seventh number in the chat. Okay, so you got to engage in the chat, folks, or it's going to take us a minute to get there. So, seventh number in the chat between 3 and 7. All right, so Carl's first with number 3, and that's how many times we'll randomize this list. Okay, so seventh number in the chat, numbers between 3 and 7. All right, so we got three numbers in the chat. We need 4 more. Thanks, lights out. Three more numbers in the chat. Here we go. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hold on. Oh mercy. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Greg, I said between 3 and 7. So 7, Steve F. Appreciate it, Steve. So we'll randomize this thing 4 times. Appreciate you folks. All right, 4 times it is. We do use a random.org's list randomizer. If you never check that out, feel free. Also, after the broadcast, I did ask a lot in the free spot giveaway what the focus of you guys' personal collections are. I really enjoyed reading the responses. I think I had like 300 people engaged, so I did not respond to everybody. So sorry for that. It's not personal. I just didn't have the time to respond to everybody. But I did skim it, and so at the end of the broadcast, I'm actually going to show you some cards from my personal collection, um, which is a little all over the place, but it I don't know. I don't think I've ever shared any of my personal collection with you guys, so it should be fun. All right. So again, we're randomizing this thing 4 times. Good luck, everybody. Here is, let me scoot this over just a little. Here's 1, here's 2, here's 3, and 4. All right, we got Zachary Nelson on top. We got Barry Wildison on bottom. See, Barry, now that we've emailed about how to say your name, I've forgotten. I know I got it right the first time, but anyways, sorry. Okay. All right, here we go. Willie McCovey goes to Zachary Nelson. PSA a 1.5 on the McCovey. Oldest card in this break. Really not bad presentation for 1.5. Jim Brown from 1963 goes to Barry. I believe we had 67 graded cards in this break, and then we had 33 raw cards. So, 67 or 66, now I can't remember. But Nolan Ryan goes to Brandon Verzel. Nice hit, Brandon. You've been on a dry spell for a while, so nice hit, man. SGC 2 here on the Ryan. This came out of a collection out of Texas. Let's see, up next. Let's see. No, Boomer, we don't random the cards. We keep the checklist straight. Let's see. Joe Namath goes to Matthew Pottle. We got Kareem goes to Greg Ritzer. Greg, it'll have to end at some point, man, but enjoy the ride while it lasts. That is just straight nuts. Kareem, SGC2. This came out of a collection locally here in Jackson, Tennessee. Guy had 2 Kareems, and that was one of them. All right. Elvin Hayes goes to Scott Smith. Earl Monroe goes to Kelly Engel. That would be Wes Unseld, not WS. Goes to Rich Anton. Joe Namath goes to Aaron Duff. Oh, I didn't show the Monroe. I've got him here. Earl Monroe. Kelly Engel. Then we got Pistol Pete. Goes to Damian Larson. Always love the Pete card, these tall boys. Several of these in this mixer. Got Johnny Unitas from 1970 going to Leroy David. Got Mike Simpson getting Rick Barry rookie card. Love those 71s. Cowens goes to Mike Heffelfinger. Archibald goes to David Fazio. Larry Brown goes to Carl Schmull. Isol goes to Timothy Henry. 72 Joe Namath goes to Todd Blumke. Dr. J. Oh my goodness, Greg. Well, absolutely nuts. Dr. J showing off the armpit hair. One of my favorite basketball cards, period. George Brett goes to Matt Pottle. Moses Malone goes to Jeremy McCulley. Moses rookie. Moses always been a little underappreciated. This rookie card's been getting a little bit of love lately, which is nice. Parrish goes to Kevin Zelko. Eddie Murray rookie goes to Jeffrey Gahn. Whoop. Ozzy goes to Hunter Peel. Well, sorry, I keep scrolling there. Ozzy shifted a little bit to the right. Goes to Hunter. Then we've got a Irving Magic with Juan von Bredekolf. This one is a Beckett 8. Goes to Jeff DiMatteo. Then we've got a Larry Bird with Cartwright and Drew. Goes to Joseph Cerullo. Just realized that is just a little small, so. McHale goes to Todd. Joe Montana goes to Hunter. Say Montana here, PSA 6. A lot of these cards, the last two basketballs, the Joe Montana, all came out of that same collection as the Kareem. Nope, we're not quite to these 86s. Ronnie Lott goes to Anthony Ohm. McGuire, 85 tops, goes to Barton Durham. Bo Jackson, Donruss highlights from 86, goes to Barton Durham. Isaiah Thomas goes to Brett Beer. Well, getting just, there we go. We got Karl Malone goes to Jeffrey Gahn. Hakeem goes to Aaron Duff. Steve Young goes to John Lavin. Shift a few things around here. And Barry Bonds, tops traded, PSA 8 goes to Gerard. Maddox, Donruss, PSA 9 goes to Steve Fink. Bonds, Fleer 87 goes to Brett Beer. Pippen rookie goes to Tony Kuda. John Stockton goes to Mike Heffelfinger. Got two Stocktons in this one. And Mike gets two Stocktons. Well, that's just weird. Well, there you go. You got a really nice one, Mike, and then you got an EX one as well. And we got Griffey goes to Joseph Cerullo. Aikman goes to, well, I don't have Aikman in my hand here, but Aikman goes to Matthew Feinstein. Deion Sanders goes to Ben Marquard. Rivera goes to Tim Harris. BCCG 10 on Mariano. Pedro goes to Aaron Duff. Rivera Minor League goes to Nick Plante. BCCG 9. Don't see these minor league Rivera cards very often, so those are cool. Upper Deck Jeter goes to Jeff Williams. BCCG 10 on this one. Of course, BCCG runs off of a 5-point grading scale, even though it goes all the way to 10. It starts at 6. So 10s are mint or better, which, you know, take that for what you will. Jeter SP foil goes to Aaron Duff. PSA 5 on the Jeter foil. Always tough to get the camera to focus on those. Some of those scuffs are on the surface, some of them are on the case, which is why the PSA 5 grade. But cool hit of an iconic 90s card, for sure. We've got Roy Halladay, goes to Keith Campbell. BCCG 10 on the Bowman Chrome. Ortiz goes to Jeffrey Gahn. BCCG 10. Tom Brady, press pass rookie, goes to Kelly Engel. Drew Brees goes to Barton Durham. PSA 9 on the 2001 Topps Brees rookie. Just a couple things again here. Right, then we got Pujols. Fleer Tradition, BCCG 10, goes to Rich Anton. Fleer Ultra, LeBron James, goes to Mike Maringer. There you go, Mike. Picked this up at the Memphis Card Show a couple months ago. So, nice LeBron. Phillip Rivers, BGS 9.5, goes to Joseph Cerullo. Kevin Durant goes to Derek Peaster, BCCG 10. Nice hit, Derek. Kershaw Goes to Greg Ritzer. That's a Bowman Draft Gold. And another Kershaw. This one we're not looking at. Timeline, PSA 85 also goes to Greg. So, a couple of Kershaws there for you, Greg. Curry. Update. Rookie Challenge goes to Joe Felice. BCCG 10 on that one. Got to pull a couple of these out of their sleeves. They definitely won't focus if we don't do that. Altuve. Topps update rookie goes to Gerard. Back at 9.5 here on Jose. Then Bowman Draft Altuve goes to Kevin O'Malley. Not looking at that one. We got a Chris Bryant close-up variation rookie card goes to John Guzman. There's our free spot, Jamal Murray, Optic rookie, PSA 8, goes to Strohs Fan 78. So congrats on that one. If you don't get in on our free spot giveaways, check those out. Facebook.com/BurlSports, at BurlSports on Twitter and Instagram. 3 ways to enter. We had about 300 entrants in this one. That's kind of been a theme, give or take 20 entrants or so. Shy Alexander goes to Barry. PSA 10 here. 2018 Prism Basketball. Another 2018 Prism goes, this one's Trae Young, goes to Michael Gellis. PSA 10 here as well on Trae. All this Prism stuff that we've seen on a few of these breaks I've pulled myself. I went a little crazy at one point, but actually all this stuff from 2018 through 2020, I think I pulled myself. This Adley Rushman included. Orioles top prospect. Before we get to him though, we've got Tyler Hero. PSA 10 goes to Mike Maringer. Got Ronald Acuna, PSA 8.5, Topps update goes to Jeffrey Gahn. Adley goes to Barry Wildison. Of course, the Bowman Draft Sapphire. Gorgeous cards. I opened far too many of those, but that's a nice little hit, especially if Adley turns out to be everything that people think he's going to be. Also a Chrome, just a regular draft Chrome. Adley goes to Troy Golombisky. That one's a PSA 9. Then this Heritage Bowman, Mike Trout, PSA 10, goes to Zachary Nelson. Eloy Jimenez, same set, goes to Gene Longbreak. This one's PSA 10. Prism Draft Silver, Zion Williamson, goes to Kyle Bean. So PSA 10 on that silver. Nice looking card. Let's see, we got a Hoops PSA 10, Cam Reddish, goes to Mike Heffelfinger. Giannis Antetokounmpo. Finals MVP in hand now. PSA 10 from 2019 Optic. The Fanatics finish is pretty cool. These came out of box sets, but a lot of them had print lines running through the middle or various surface issues. So the PSA 10's not terribly difficult, but not as easy as some of the other sets. That one goes to Mike Reinhardt. Then we've got LeBron Prism in his Lakers uniform. PSA 10 goes to Barton Durham. Let's see. Prism Draft Blue, Zion Williamson. PSA 10 goes to Mike Simpson. That one's the All-American. LeBron Flux from Chronicles. PSA 10 goes to Troy Golombiski. And a Prism Luka Doncic goes to Timothy Henry. Illusions Zion Williamson rookie. PSA 8 goes to Charlie Bailey. Chronicles Essentials John Morant rookie goes to Damian Larson. Recon John Morant goes to Kevin Hoy. Boba Shett PSA 9 Tops Gold goes to Scott Owens. Alvarez Tops Living goes to Brad Halverson, excuse me. Luis Robert. Bowman, PSA 10, Scott Owens. Chronicles Draft Red, Joe Burrow. PSA 8 goes to Timothy Henry. Then same set, but PSA 10, Kelly Ingle gets that Joe Burrow. Of course, Joe coming off big time knee injury. Hopefully he'll have a good season this year, be able to stay healthy. Tua, Chronicles Draft Blue Select. Cool looking card, even if he played for Alabama. Goes to Matt Pottle. Another Tua Crown Royal, which we're not going to look at. Red goes to Scott Smith. Topps Chrome Refractor, Dustin May goes to Timothy Henry. Topps Chrome Prism Refractor, Kyle Lewis goes to Hunter Peel. Randy Rosarena. This is an autographed Stadium Club. It's a really cool card. Forgot to take it out of its plastic, but nice slide. Of course, still with the Cardinals in this rookie card, but nice imagery on Stadium Club always. It's a PSA 8 with a 10 auto. This is another one came from Card Show in Memphis a few months ago. Topps Living Alvarez PSA 10 on this one goes to Mike Dillon. Aquino goes to Joseph Cerullo. Bowman Alvarez goes to Mike Simpson. Bowman Boba Shett goes to Hunter Peel. Bowman Chrome Spinning the Globe. Luis Robert goes to Derek Peaster. Topps Chrome Pink Refractor. Luis Robert goes to Kelly Ingle. Then Gavin Lux. Topps Rookie goes to Kevin O'Malley. That's a PSA 10. And Justin Herbert. Instant Impact Jersey Rookie card goes to Mike Maringer. And then Jason Dominguez. First edition PSA 9. It goes to Barry Wildison. Dominguez is a young international prospect for the Yankees. Lots of people super high on him. Cards have kind of been crazy. He's underperformed a little in the minors in his first season. So take it or leave it. But I think he's going to be all right. He's still young. So a little bit about my personal collection. So a few things, I guess, that you'll learn about me. Number one, I'm a huge Auburn fan. So I'm going to show you guys a few cards from my personal collection. So gotten into the Auburn basketball card since Bruce Pearl's been here. So of course Isaac Okoro was a first round draft pick last year out of Auburn. Year before, Chuma Okeke, who had a huge role for Auburn in their Final Four run before he went down in the game against North Carolina with his knee injury. But some cool collegiate cards. So I collect cards of Auburn players in Auburn jerseys. Of course, 2004 was a pretty big year for Auburn for me. Um, and so 2004 Auburn went undefeated. Big part of that was Ronnie Brown, Carnell Williams, and then back of the same card, Jason Campbell was a quarterback, Carlos Rogers um, was a cornerback, and those four all were first round draft picks, which was pretty cool to have them all four on one card. Unfortunately, they didn't have a all four of on one card in Auburn jerseys. So what are you gonna do? Now I of course do love uh, vintage cards, which I'll get to a couple in a second. But so as being my main collecting years as a kid, being in the 90s, I'm a huge fan of Michael Jordan. My personal collection, I could care less about grades. I'm going to be honest with you. So I like cards like this that look really nice and sharp, but hey, it's a PSA 7, but just iconic cards from the 90s that maybe have some little technical flaw. Keep them affordable for me so I don't know. If I'm buying stuff for resale, it's one thing. If I'm buying stuff to keep forever, um, it's harder for me to justify giant purchases, I guess. So I like those. I also like really weird cards. So this is the Ryan that's in my personal collection. Um, I actually just straight keep it in a binder, if you want to know the truth. That's why it's not even a hard case, but I pulled it out for this. So the blue print run, uh, or well, several of the print runs are off, so it creates kind of this psychedelic effect. But Ryan here, he's got four eyes. I don't know if you can tell. Kuzman looks even stranger because of the way his eyebrows kind of fall where his eyes are. I don't know. But anyways, I love it. Um, I like weird print anomalies like that. Another big part of my personal collection is old Nashville Vols cards. So Nashville Vols were, well, are uh, they were a old Southern League team, and so you can find them in the T206 set. They're four cards, but a little tougher to find are certain backs. So the Hindu back is, the second toughest of the T206 Southern Leaguers, um, at least Nashville, and the toughest being the old brown old mill, which are virtually impossible. Um, Here, I need to take this out. I didn't pull out the other guys who are in. There we go. But just love the print quality on T206s in general. So this is a brown Hindu, a little tougher back, not by no means is it the toughest. Um, but now if you go to other places where these same images appear, uh, T213 coupon type 1 are incredibly tough. So Bernhard here, same image, the backs are different. Um, so the reason Nashville is a special place for me, my wife and I lived there for 6 years. It's where our first two kids were born. Um, so lots of special memories there. Then again, Bernhard. This one is a T210 Old Mill, so same image. The Nashville runs are larger in the T210s and the T211 sets, so a little tougher to complete. I haven't quite finished the run yet on all the Nashville guys. I have finished the run on Bernhard, which feels nice. So These are the T211s with the green borders and the nice red sun ad on the back. So those are a few pieces from my personal collection, which I appreciate you indulging me with sharing a little bit. Um, so Nashville Vols, weird vintage stuff, and mid grade Michael, 90s cards, Michael Jordan, Bo Jackson, Frank Thomas, and then uh, any any modern stuff with guys in Auburn jerseys. I'm down with that. So that's a little bit of my stuff. Appreciate your indulgence. Thanks for everybody who bought in on the mixer break. It was good fun. Hey, thanks guys. I do appreciate it. Up next, I think we've got 59 tops coming up on Friday. Um, I need to update the schedule on the site. I know I haven't done that yet. So good times. I'll get this list sorted and posted by participant, and then I'll email out links to that. So appreciate everybody. Hope you have a great evening and have another fantastic week. This is Burl.